70 life lessons that fix 93% of your problems. Life is hard. We chase success, love, health, purpose, and yet somehow we often feel stuck, confused, tired. But what if I told you there are life lessons, simple truths that can fix 93% of the problems you're facing right now? Today, I'll share with you 70 powerful lessons. Not quotes, not theories, but practical truths that work in real life. Let's begin. 1. Your thoughts shape your reality. Guard them. The human mind is incredibly powerful. Every single day, thousands of thoughts flow through your mind, some conscious, many unconscious. These thoughts, over time, shape your beliefs, influence your emotions, and guide your decisions. In other words, how you think determines how you live. Imagine waking up each morning and telling yourself, "I'm not good enough." Eventually, you start to believe it. That belief becomes your lens, affecting how you behave at work, how you show up in relationships, and how you respond to challenges. You may avoid risks, settle for less, or talk yourself out of opportunities. Not because you can't, but because your thoughts convinced you that you're not capable. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine starting each day by thinking, "I'm learning. I'm growing. I can figure things out." Even if life is hard, that mindset keeps you moving forward. It helps you see problems as puzzles, not punishments. This shift in thinking doesn't make you invincible, but it does make you resilient. You begin to act in alignment with the belief that growth is possible. Your thoughts are like seeds. Whatever you plant, positive or negative, will grow. Plant doubt, and you'll live in fear. Plant gratitude, and you'll begin to see abundance. That's why it's so important to guard your thoughts. Be aware of what you're feeding your mind. This doesn't mean you must force positive thinking all the time. Toxic positivity, ignoring pain and pretending everything is fine, isn't the answer. What it does mean is developing awareness, becoming conscious of your inner dialogue, asking, "Is this thought helping me or hurting me?" For example, when you make a mistake, do you think, "I always screw things up"? Or do you think, "That didn't go well, but I can learn from it"? One thought shuts you down. The other builds you up. That's the real difference between people who move forward in life and those who stay stuck. It's not always talent, resources, or luck. It's the story they tell themselves. And the story comes from their thoughts. You can start guarding your thoughts by being intentional about what you consume. Limit negative news. Avoid toxic conversations. Follow people who inspire you. Read books that challenge your mindset. Meditate or journal to become more self-aware. Surround yourself with people who lift your thinking instead of draining your spirit. In the end, your external life is just a mirror of your internal world. If you want to change your life, start with your thoughts. Cultivate a mindset that supports your growth, your peace, and your purpose. Because your reality isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you create, one thought at a time. 2. Discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is great, but it's temporary. It comes and goes based on how you feel. One day you're excited to work out, study, or build your dream, and the next day you feel lazy, tired, or distracted. That's the problem with motivation. It's emotional and unreliable. Discipline is different. Discipline means doing what you committed to, even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when you're tired. It's sticking to your routine when no one is watching. Discipline doesn't wait for the perfect mood. It acts anyway. This is why successful people rely on discipline, not motivation. They understand that feelings are fleeting, but habits create results. Discipline builds consistency, and consistency builds progress. You don't need to feel inspired every day. You just need to keep showing up. Start small. Build daily habits. Keep promises to yourself. Over time, discipline becomes part of your identity. And that's when real transformation begins. So, stop waiting to feel ready. Be disciplined, because in the long run, discipline will carry you farther than motivation ever could. 3. Nobody is coming to save you. Take charge. This lesson is a wake-up call. We grow up thinking that someday someone will come and rescue us. A mentor, a partner, a lucky break, or the perfect opportunity. But the truth is, nobody is coming to save you. Not your boss, not your parents, not your friends, not even luck. If you want change, you have to create it. If you want peace, you have to protect it. If you want success, you have to work for it. Waiting for someone to fix your problems only leads to frustration, disappointment, and delay. Taking charge doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. It means you stop waiting and start acting. 4. Learn to enjoy your own company. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. When you learn to enjoy your own company, you stop depending on others for happiness or validation. You discover your thoughts, your interests, and your true self. Solitude becomes peaceful, not scary. It allows you to reflect, recharge, and grow. People who are comfortable alone make better friends, partners, and leaders because they aren't seeking others to fill a void. They come whole. So spend time with yourself. Read, think, walk, or just sit in silence. The better you know yourself, the more confident, content, and independent you become. You are your own best friend. 5. Growth begins where comfort ends. Real growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Comfort feels safe, but it keeps you stuck. To grow, you must face challenges, take risks, and embrace discomfort. That's where learning, confidence, and strength are built. Whether it's starting something new, facing a fear, or breaking an old habit, growth always requires stretching beyond what feels easy or familiar. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but that discomfort is proof you're evolving. Every great achievement begins with the courage to be uncomfortable. So don't fear the stretch. That's where the magic happens. Growth doesn't live in comfort. It lives just beyond 6. There is no perfect time. Start now. Waiting for the perfect time is the easiest way to stay stuck. Truth is, there's never a perfect time. There's always a reason to delay. Not enough money, not enough confidence, too tired, too busy. But successful people don't wait. They start. Even if it's messy, even if they're scared, action creates momentum, and momentum creates progress. You don't need all the answers to begin. You just need the courage to take the first step. Every moment you wait is a moment lost, so stop waiting for permission, for clarity, for comfort. Start now. Adjust along the way. Progress beats perfection. 7. Comparison steals joy. Run your race. When you compare your life to others, you rob yourself of peace. Social media, success stories, and highlight reels make it easy to feel behind. But remember, you're seeing their best moments, not their full story. Everyone has struggles you don't see. Your journey is unique. Your timing, your challenges, your growth, it's yours alone. Constant comparison creates envy, self-doubt, and distraction. Instead, focus on your path. Celebrate your small wins. Measure progress against who you were yesterday, not someone else today. True joy comes from purpose, not competition. Run your race at your pace and stay focused on your own growth. 8. Failure is feedback. Use it. Failure isn't the end, it's information. When something doesn't work, it's not a sign to quit, but a message. Learn, adjust, and try again. Every failure shows you what to improve, what to avoid, and where to grow. Even the most successful people have failed, often more than others. The difference? They didn't see failure as defeat. They saw it as a teacher. When you shift your mindset from "I failed" to "I learned," failure becomes a tool, not a tragedy. So don't fear failing. Fear not learning. Use your failures as stepping stones toward your goals. It's all part of the process. 9. The more you know, the more humble you become. True knowledge brings humility. At first, learning something new can make you feel smart, but as you go deeper, you realize how much you don't know. The world is vast, complex, and full of perspectives, skills, and truths beyond your current understanding. That awareness creates respect for others, for learning, and for growth. Wise people listen more, judge less, and stay curious. They don't pretend to know it all because they understand that learning never ends. Arrogance comes from ignorance. Humility comes from awareness. So keep learning, not to feel superior, but to stay grounded, open-minded, and always growing. 10. Be curious. Don't be judgmental. When you judge, you close your mind. When you are curious, you open it. Judgment labels people or situations too quickly, often without full understanding. It creates distance, defensiveness, and division. But curiosity invites connection. It asks, why does this person think that way? What's their story? It seeks to understand, not condemn. Curiosity leads to learning, empathy, and growth. Being curious doesn't mean you agree with everything. It means you're open to exploring different viewpoints without instant criticism. In a world full of noise and opinions, choose curiosity. Ask questions. Listen deeply. And remember, understanding is more powerful than judging. 11. Small habits, done daily, shape your life. Big changes don't come from big actions. They come from small habits repeated daily. It's the little things. Waking up early, reading a page, exercising for 10 minutes, saving a little money, that slowly shape your future. You won't see the impact right away, but over time, these habits build momentum. They form routines, and those routines create your results. Success isn't built in a day. It's built every day. So focus on consistency, not intensity. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Start with small steps, because in the end, it's not what you do once in a while, but what you do daily that defines you. 14th, plan tomorrow today. Don't be a slave to your phone. Control your time and attention. Constant notifications and mindless scrolling steal your focus, productivity, and real-life connections. Prioritize meaningful moments over screen time. Use your phone as a tool, not a master. Reclaim your freedom by setting boundaries and living more intentionally. 13. Win your morning. Win your day. Your morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. Start with purpose. Exercise, plan, read, or meditate. A strong, focused morning boosts productivity, energy, and mindset. When you take control of your morning, you gain control over your day. Small morning victories lead to big daily wins. 14th, plan tomorrow today. Taking a few minutes each evening to plan the next day saves time, reduces stress, and boosts productivity. It gives you clarity, focus, and a sense of control. Instead of reacting to the day, you act with purpose. Planning ahead helps you wake up ready and stay on track. 15. Saying no protects your energy. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you take time and energy away from what truly matters. Saying no isn't rude, it's self-respect. It sets boundaries, prevents burnout, and keeps you focused on your goals. Protect your time by being selective with your commitments. Your energy is limited. Guard it. 16. Progress? Perfection. Chasing perfection often leads to procrastination and frustration. Instead, focus on consistent progress. Small steps taken daily lead to big results over time. Perfection is unrealistic, but progress is achievable. Growth comes from action, learning, and improvement. Celebrate your progress, however small, and keep moving forward. Progress builds confidence and success. 17. One finished task is better than 10 started ones. Starting many tasks without completing them creates chaos and drains your focus. Finishing one task brings a sense of achievement and builds momentum. It's better to do one thing well than leave many things half done. Completion creates clarity, boosts confidence, and moves you closer to your goals efficiently. 18. Eliminate distractions ruthlessly. Distractions steal your time, break your focus, and delay your progress. Be ruthless. Turn off notifications. Create a quiet workspace and set boundaries. Protect your attention like a valuable resource. Deep work requires undisturbed time. The fewer the distractions, the greater your clarity, efficiency, and ability to achieve meaningful results. 19. Read more books. Their wisdom in pages. Books are a treasure of knowledge, experience, and ideas. Condensed wisdom from great minds across time. Reading expands your thinking, improves focus, and sharpens decision-making. Whether for learning or inspiration, books offer lifelong value. Make reading a habit. Each page you turn helps you grow smarter, wiser, and more capable. 20. If it matters, schedule it. Important things don't happen by accident, they happen by intention. If something truly matters to you, put it on your calendar. Scheduling turns goals into action. It shows commitment, creates structure, and ensures you make time for what counts. Don't leave priorities to chance. Plan them, protect them, and follow through. 21. Spend less than you earn. Every month. Spending less than you earn each month ensures financial stability and growth. It helps you avoid debt, build savings, and prepare for emergencies. By living within your means, you have gained control over your finances, reduce stress, and create a foundation for long-term wealth and financial freedom. 22. Invest early. Compound interest is your invest early to harness the power of compound interest, where your money earns returns on both the initial amount and the accumulated interest. Over time, this exponential growth significantly increases wealth. The earlier you start, the more time your investments have to grow, securing a stronger financial future. MERS 23. Learn a high-income skill. Learning a high-income skill increases your earning potential and financial independence. It opens doors to better job opportunities, freelance work, or entrepreneurship. Skills like coding, sales, or digital marketing can boost your income, allowing you to save, invest, and achieve your financial goals faster. Invest in yourself. It's worth it. 24. Pay yourself first. Save before you spend. Paying yourself first means setting aside savings before spending on anything else. This habit prioritizes your financial goals and builds discipline. By automatically saving a portion of your income, you ensure consistent growth in your savings and investments, helping you achieve financial security and avoid living paycheck to paycheck. 25. Time is more valuable than money. Time is more valuable than money because it's limited and irreplaceable. While you can earn more money, you can't recover lost time. Prioritizing how you spend your time on meaningful work, relationships, and personal growth leads to a more fulfilling life. Use time wisely. It's your most precious resource. 26. Add value and money follows. When you focus on adding value, solving problems, helping others, or improving lives, money naturally follows. People are willing to pay for products, services, or skills that make a difference. Instead of chasing money, concentrate on creating impact. The more value you provide, the greater your financial rewards will be. 27. Avoid lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep happens when your spending increases with your income, leaving little room for saving or investing. Avoid it by maintaining a modest lifestyle and prioritizing financial goals. Just because you earn more doesn't mean you should spend more. Control lifestyle inflation to build lasting wealth and financial freedom. 28. Build your network. It builds your net worth. Building a strong network connects you to opportunities, knowledge, and support that can boost your income and career growth. Relationships often open doors that skills alone can't. Surround yourself with ambitious, like-minded people. Your network can introduce clients, mentors, or investors, directly influencing your net worth over time. 29. Know your worth. Don't settle. Knowing your worth means recognizing your skills, value, and contributions. Don't settle for less than you deserve, whether it's in your salary, business deals, or relationships. Confidence in your value empowers better decisions, attracts the right opportunities, and ensures you're compensated fairly for what you bring to the table. 30. Don't rely on one income stream. Relying on a single income stream is risky. Job loss or economic shifts can quickly derail your finances. Diversify your income through side hustles, investments, or passive income sources. Multiple streams create financial stability, increase earning potential, and provide a safety net during tough times. Build resilience through income diversity. 31. Choose people who choose you. 32. You are the average of your circle. 33rd. Boundaries protect your peace. 34. Respect must go both ways. 35. Walk away from toxic energy quickly. 36. Good communication saves relationships. 37. People remember how you made them feel. 38. Protect your energy. It's sacred. 39th. Listen more than you speak. 40. When wrong, apologize. It's strength, not weakness. 41. Your health is your foundation. 42. Sleep is essential, protect it. 43. You can't pour from an empty cup. 44. Move daily, your body was designed for it. 45. Drink water, more than you think. 46. Eat to nourish, not just to satisfy. 47. Chronic stress destroys, manage it. 48th. Mental health is health. 49th. Rest is productive. 50. Listen to your body, it always speaks. 51. Know your why, it fuels your how. 52. Help others without keeping score. 53. You don't need to have it all figured out. 54. Find joy in simplicity. 55th. Passion is built, not found. 56. You don't need to be liked, just real. 57. Legacy is built one moment at a time. 58. Give more than you take. 59. Enjoy the process. 60. Live with intention, not default. 61. Emotions are valid, but they're not commands. 62. Pause before you react. 63. Forgiveness is 63. Forgiveness is freedom for you. 64. Don't take things personally. 65. Gratitude changes everything. 66. Focus only on what you can control. 67. Being right is overrated. Be kind. 68. Embrace uncertainty. Growth hides there. 69th. Be kind, especially when it's hard. 70. Peace is an inside job. These 70 lessons won't make life perfect, but they will make it better, deeper, clearer. They'll help you focus on what matters, let go of what doesn't, and become the kind of person you were meant to be. So which lesson hit you the hardest? Share it in the comments. And if this video helped you, even a little, like it. Subscribe and pass it on to someone who needs it. Because the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more clarity. And it starts with you. Soft fade out. Narrator. Quiet, thoughtful. Keep growing. Keep going. And never stop.